Hi, so tonight I've been watching some heavy stuff, and I think we need to talk about that, especially with what's coming into our world. I think we need to deal with the narratives. So, about 3 months ago, there was a case in France where a woman's husband was drugging her and inviting people over to have non-consensual activities with her. And she was an older woman, and the only reason he got caught was because he was doing some inappropriate things in a store. Now, there were warning signs there beforehand. This isn't victim shaming anyone. We aren't taught a lot of times that people are always speaking who they are, what they're doing. There's warning signs. We're taught to trust based on narratives. We're taught to trust people who are family, who are spouses. We aren't taught how to really listen to what people are speaking and saying. And this goes into a lot of things. I'll give you an example. I know someone who voted for tea. And I asked them, well, they're associated with musky perfume. And I don't always like the smell of musky perfume. I don't think a lot of people like the smell of musky perfume. And this person said, I don't like musky perfume. I said, well, they're directly associated with blowing that trumpet there. Why would you, they're really good buddies with them. And you don't like that. So why would you, oh, well, because don't you think that's going to influence them? You see, there's narratives. There's signs. And a lot of times we don't listen to them. Or we'll listen to things that aren't necessarily true because of false narratives we've been taught. Because of prejudices, biases, and stereotypes. This is important to talk about. So there's, like the stereotype of, oh, you look normal. You can't have a disability, so why can't you act this way? You know how much harm and trauma that causes a person who has a disability and can't do those things? I have known people who have disabilities, but because they don't look disabled enough like I know someone who is in a wheelchair but can walk out of their wheelchair, but they just can't walk a lot of long distances, and they have a handicap sticker. They've justified, I can get up and walk to the bathroom, but I can't walk long distances. I really need my wheelchair. And I said, why are you justifying to me? I said, I understand. So you don't know how many people will yell at me if they see me walk to my car door. You don't know how painful it might be for them to walk. And they have a brace on their leg. But because we don't see it, we make these judgments. We aren't taught how to discern what truth is and how to navigate that. And when we aren't taught how to listen and discern what truth is versus what is actually, because there's a difference between discerning what truth is versus going into judgment and biases. Do you know what truth will do? Truth will prove itself upon proving itself, upon proving itself, upon proving itself. Truth will continue to give you evidence. It won't just be a one-time thing. So if people say, oh, that's not accurate, and you go, wait a second, there's these patterns that keep showing up and showing up and showing up and showing up. What do you mean that's not accurate? That usually means there's truth there. And we aren't being taught how to listen. Instead, we'll go to the narrative of, oh, well, that person can't do wrong because they're my spouse or their family, and that's why it's so important to heal narratives. Because the narratives aren't truth. Now I'm going to give you a story. I heard this story many, many years ago. Mom, why do we cut the ends off of the ham when we put it in the oven? Because it tastes better. How does cutting the ends off the ham when we put it in the oven taste better? That was the narrative that got passed down and passed down. But you know what the truth was? The ham didn't fit into the oven unless you cut the ends off. But they had to create a narrative around because it was wasteful to cut those ends off, to make it fit in the oven, to justify what they were doing. Do you see how that narrative, and it got handed down and handed down? Instead of just saying we cut the ends off because it fits in the oven better, it fits in the pan better. This is why we have to start talking about what the truth is, not go by stories and deal with the narratives. This will impact how you manifest. This will impact how you believe. This will impact your relationships. This will impact your workplace. This will impact how you talk within yourself. This will impact how you believe in fear. And this will impact how you protect yourself. This will impact how you choose to listen. Because this will train you how to really listen to protect yourself. And there's a lot of dark personalities out there. But there's also a lot of wonderful people out there. This will also help you find the wonderful people. And I want to end it on that note because there's so many amazing people out there, and it's finding those people to partner with those people. Because those are the people you want to be around. Those are the people you want to listen to. So on that note, I'll see you next time. Bye for now.